Good afternoon, people. So, it's Sunday afternoon here. Wife's looking very refreshed. That's because she went back to bed after the early Sunday session due to meeting Luke John and his friends.
Yeah, it was really cool, guys. Thank you for letting us join in on that.
Thank you. Yeah, we're probably still in bed.
Probably.
But no, I had one or two after having a weekend off drinking. But we didn't drink Friday and Saturday because it was Sunday by the time we started.
Indeed.
Hence the lack of sleeping due to no alcohol. Anyway, we're going back on the Jezza effect here, and we're going to do Hawkstone cider, which I did have last week, didn't I?
Yeah, you have tried this previously, so.
Yeah, only last week. It wasn't that long ago.
Indeed.
Long time though in your eye. But also, because I was really taken in with this, I also thought, to save it being a normal review, I'll bring out a big hitter with it, being Aspall's. And anyone that knows their cider, I did have an Aspall's glass, didn't we, that we pitched years ago.
That isn't just Aspall's, that is Aspall's Premier.
Yeah, Premier Cuvée cider. An elegant, extra dry cider with a light floral aroma. And Jezza comes in, the Hawkstone cider, at 5% ABV. This rocket fuel comes in at 6.8. As I say, I don't have a Jezza glass because he sent me this stupid half-pint one. Let's not go there about that. I'm sure some of you have seen that in previous reviews.
Little thimble size.
So one of my old favourites was Simmons back in the day. I managed to dig the glass out of the kitchen, as well as Koppenberg that I think someone acquired. I think
it's a nice glass.
it was acquired in Margate by a certain person, if I recall.
Yeah, that's right.
I should name and shame him. Actually, he pulled that old battle axe that day, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mr. Emmett. Well, he's still hungover at the moment. Anyway, enough. Let's get on with this. I say Simmons used to be one of our favourites, didn't it?
Indeed, it did.
Oh, you can get the camera. No.
Yeah, no, I'm going to show this up to the up to that can first.
Right.
So, this is our bottle. And wow, yeah, you've got some really good carbonation in there, as you can see from the glass.
For now.
It's a lovely, good golden colour. So,
Right, there we are. Do that. Yeah, it's good for a cider. I drank it out of the bottle, didn't I, though, last time, so I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have noticed if it had its...
To be fair, I haven't drunk cider for a number of years now. Stopped floating my boat. Got a bit sweet, most of the commercial ones, so...
You drank Orchard Pig last week.
Gonna be... Orchard Pig's different.
I
I said the commercial ones. Orchard Pig isn't really a commercial cider, is it?
Did it smell of apples or anything? If you don't mind telling me.
Well, of course it smells of apples. Jeez. That's about the only thing it smells of.
Well, thanks. It's lovely, isn't it?
For me, it had to be that initial hit. It was either going to be, oh, wait, that's way too sweet, I want to spit it out. Or it's too artificial tasting. Actually, that's got a really pleasant taste of apples in there.
It's medium, I would say, but then you get a dry finish. Whereas a lot of them can be medium, and then you get that sweetness at the end, where the apples are too overpowering. That, for me, hits a spot. It's just right. I know not many people have done it on YouTube. I remember Blue Van Man did it some time ago. He was that taken in with it, although he's a self-proclaimed Jezza fan, which is fair enough. But he was that taken in with it. He drank 2 bottles during the review.
I think that kind of says whether someone likes something or not.
Yeah.
They drank their Coke during the review. Yeah, that is really drinkable. It isn't artificially sweet. It has got a slight sweetness to it. It has a medium carbonation, a good taste of apples. I'm not going to rate this as high as Orchard Pig. I prefer that kind of zinginess, the zestiness that you get with Orchard Pig. But as ciders go, this isn't too bad.
Yep, suitable for vegetarians, vegans, and some other weirdos that I can't. Well, it does it. It just says.
Oh God, I'm not going to be able to read that. Suitable for vegetarians, vegans,
I read that bit.
Celiacs. That's yeah. It's people who've got a kind of illness of the colon.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that offensive to some other weirdos. It was just a joke.
No, celiacs. It's good that there are beers that are out there and ciders that work for people that have that.
Yeah, no, very good and considerate of our friend Mr. Clarkson. I thought it said Coolio. I thought it was doing an RIP Coolio. Right. Anyway, we know this is good, right? Let's see how it compares against this big boy. And this one, we've never reviewed. I just got it in some form of Tesco's deal or something. In a 3 for a £5 or something. I can't remember, it was something else. It's been here a while, it's sat here. You know it's not that good when it sits in our fridge, because otherwise the wife has it. I'm just being honest. Honesty is the key to these reviews.
This has got the same kind of carbonation to it. It looks a little bit lighter. Looking at it in this light.
Turn that round, because you don't like that, do you? If I don't do
well, no, it's in the drink that you got in the glass.
Well, it don't matter.
It's when we started it all off with the correct glass, the correct drink.
And how many people have I got doing the correct glass, the correct drink? Do not thank me.
Glass, though, sort of, thank you. Right, there we go.
Yeah, they're all my friends.
Okay, so
yeah,
Aspall's.
And this is one of Aspall's finest, in my opinion. I mean, I was drinking this, God, how many years ago?
If I'm going to be fair, this smells a little bit like rotten apples. It's got that really
got that lovely taste.
Pungent smell to it.
Rotten apples. I used to like cooking apples as a kid. I used to scrump them so my mum could make apple pie
or something.
You
love that.
Apple, what's it called?
Oh.
Apple
turnover?
No, what's the other one? Apple crumble.
Apple crumble, yeah.
You see, but the problem is...
Mum made good rhubarb crumble as well, didn't she?
But the problem is, when I used to pinch the apples, I did get caught once as well. I got chased down the road. This old fella was going to murder me. I was only a young boy, you know, but the trouble is I started eating the cooking apples and I got really into eating cooking apples.
I bet you got bad belly from that.
Yeah, I got the old Tom Tits.
I reckon if you drunk too much of it, you get a bad belly as well. It has that really pungent aftertaste to it.
Gotcha.
Do you like that? I bet you like that.
I was a bit of a diamond white man and a bit of a K-cider man in my younger days, if I'm honest. It has
that stronger cider taste that comes with that really pungent kind of aftertaste that you get from some ciders, and this one has it.
Right, you'd be hard to compare them. I thought, hold on, give it a go, but
no,
you're not really comparing them. This is more dry, obviously, more stronger. As we said, the 5% to the 6.8, but it's got a totally different depth to it. Yeah. It's like power in a glass. Whereas that's your session one. Yep.
It has got that kind of rocket fuel kind of potency about it. You can taste. It's not hiding the alcohol here. It's there. It's rocket fuel in a glass. It's not trying to be anything else.
I'm sure if I remember, don't they do an 8% one as well? Without looking online, I won't be able to tell you. I'm sure there's one stronger than this.
How do they brew this? Because I wouldn't be surprised if this was... Yeah, no, it doesn't say. Yeah, this one's vegan friendly as well. It has got all that kind of smoked taste, like it's been aged in
barrels,
in a whiskey or a brandy barrel, something like that.
A sophisticated sparkling cider with a clean apple tasting and a long dry finish. Crafted at the original cider house, Suffolk. That's pretty right, you know. Aroma, floral, taste, crisp apple. I don't know about crisp apple, but yeah, you could go along with basically what they're saying on the back of it. As I say, they're not really comparable, are they?
No, you get a totally different type of cider with each of these. This one is kind of light drinking, easy going, not too sweet, not too dry. It's going down the middle of the road there.
Yeah, this is going towards a rocket fuel, if I'm honest.
Well, oh God, that tastes really sweet now. After tasting that one tastes really sweet. Yeah, it's just got that kind of consistency where it just feels like it's... You've got on that little bit more potency of things.
You'd feel it a few of them.
Yeah.
I mean, as I say, hard to compare them. Scoring them though, they're both decent, you know. How would I play this? Do you know what? I'll tell you what, I'll play this nice and fair. I've drank this before many times over the course of time. I drank Jezza last week and I'd go on an 8 out of 10 for both of them. I would go that 8 because of how easy drinkable it is, and I would go that 8 because if you want to get pissed, it's going to do it.
Okay, this is where I'm going to go with this. I'm going to give it a rate my beer a 7 for the Hawkstone cider. Yeah, it's a good middle of the road cider. I can see a lot of people find that really drinkable. A little bit sweet for me. This Aspall one, yeah, I like that rich kind of oaky taste to it. I'm going to go a little bit higher for that one and give that one an 8.
What a travesty. Pisshead. That's the
I
1.9%
like
extra.
No, I don't think it's just the alcohol. I like the more full body taste of that cider. But yeah, as ciders go, yeah, these two are both good ones. They're not artificially sweet. They've got a nice taste of apples. They've got a good rounded taste to them.
So I want a double 8. She's on a 7 and 8, and that's my Christmas card from Jeremy Clarkson. Fucked, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Never mind, eh? But what can we say?
I
Let's know
prefer
your
the lager
thoughts.
to the cider. But there we go.
I'd love to see the cider kegged up.
That would be interesting.
Definitely, because the lager, as everyone that's saying, is beating the bottle, which was decent in a way, on Hawkstone.
Yeah.
So put the cider in a keg. Orchard Pig, ooh.
Lovely to see actually with the lager. A lot of people agreeing with me on the tasting notes with that. A few people have agreed with me the differences with the keg and bottle. So thank you for that. It's always lovely to hear your opinion.
Well, no, the positivity from the big review, which was obviously the Hawkstone Lager review, has been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, wonderful.
Apart from me getting called a few names, but I can deal with that.
You can live with that.
That's
He's
cool.
used to it. I say them things to him every day.
Much worse than that.
Worse
Christ,
than that,
I can repeat on here what you say. They'd be feeling sorry for me. Just nearly not.
So yeah, if you're fancying a bit of a change, either one of these ciders, yeah, they're very drinkable.
So, I think we've gone on enough. I can't see the time.
Yeah, we're 12 minutes in now.
These
We're one of those reviews that would just drag.
These
on.
reviews used to be all over in 3 minutes.
Don't mean to.
It's as we get older, isn't it?
It is.
Right.
Waffling.
Bonjour, people.
Bye.